Gentlemen, welcome back to another happy Friday. It's the end of the week and it's a long weekend. That makes it even better. So just want to say welcome back. We're about to get stuff kicked off right now. We have some of our beautiful miso cream sauce for our pasta. We just finished it, so we're gonna put it in a nice hot place, warm place, to keep it until our pasta condiments are ready. So let's do that. My loneliness. How am I supposed to move in this place? I feel like the closer we get to 11:30 is the more carts that comes in here. Back again. There's passion inside. Let me run from myself. There's nowhere to go. So don't let me close one of my door. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you're there. And must I imagine you there? What's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to another beautiful Friday. And why is it beautiful than the hump day? Because it is a long weekend. So I hope everybody can enjoy this long weekend, and I'm going to enjoy some food. I have no idea.
Oh, come on, you always find
your guess is as good as mine.
like these are here all the time.
It's because you're lucky. Right?
Do you have pennies?
Very much further. I don't want to have to go where you don't follow. There's passion inside, and I run from myself. There's nowhere to go. So don't make me close one of my door. I don't wanna hurt anymore. What's going on, chat? Rose feet? What's going on? Hi, welcome to the chat. We're just getting stuff started. Trying to kick this lovely long weekend off, this lovely long Friday, with some beautiful food and bring it to you guys. It's not gonna be a long stream today, so I'm just gonna be bringing you guys all the deliciousness. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you're there. Or must I imagine you there? Don't walk away from me. Don't walk away from me. Don't you dare walk away from me. Such a good classic, though. Such a good classic. If I don't have you. All right, so we got our asparagus that I just showed you guys. I'm gonna get this in our beautiful container. I might hit it with a little bit of parsley on top. If I had some lemon zest, I'll put some lemon zest on there with some lemon juice as well. just a little bit of food for thought at home for you lovely ladies and gents who wants to make something like this at home. Just put some asparagus, a little bit of spice, like salt and pepper, a little bit of lemon juice. Make your day absolutely beautiful. And try not to overcook it. You just want to give it that crisp until bake it until it just snaps. And when it just snaps, it's more than ready to come out. All right, so we're gonna get this in our container. So what I have on here, just a little blend of spices, some Parmesan cheese on top, toasted with the Parmesan cheese. I could get a nice roasted like caramelization with my Parmesan cheese, but because these asparagus are a little bit smaller and thinner, they're gonna overcook before I ever get that nice crust on my Parmesan cheese. So that's the reason it kind of looks like that right now. So you just have the melted Parmesan cheese on top with a little bit of spices. But like I said, you can always add some lemon zest, some lemon juice that will complement your beautiful looking asparagus very well. Very, very well. All right, so I want to kind of spread it out a little bit because I want to do like a layer of the asparagus and a layer of my tomatoes. And I don't think it's all gonna fit, but we're definitely going to try to get it to fit. So let's do this. Oh, don't do this at home. It's very hot. All these little tomato bits have various amount of heat inside of them. So, So I just want to do a layer of the tomatoes, and then we'll do another layer of our asparagus on top. And then we'll do another layer of the tomatoes, and everything should be a-okay. If you're just joining us, good morning and welcome to the stream. It's Friday, and y'all are amazing for being here. So happy, beautiful Friday, ladies and gents. It's a long weekend, family day, Valentine's Day. Everything is on this weekend, so enjoy it while you can. So I'm gonna move my tomatoes out the way so I can get my other tray of asparagus in here. Oh yeah. This tray is very hot. And then we're just gonna repeat what we just did. Groovy. Yeah, look at that Parmesan. See, it's almost got this crispiness. Almost. If I didn't want to overcook them, I'll definitely leave them for longer. Sometimes you have these little skinny asparagus, and then sometimes you have the gigantic, thick asparagus. And then there's the white asparagus. Those are pretty nice too. I don't know if you guys ever had white asparagus, but those are pretty dope. If you ever get the chance, definitely, I would say get your hands on some white asparagus and cook it up. It's a little bit more expensive, but you know. All right, let's get rid of this tray. And then we can get the rest of our tomatoes. I don't really want to have to go where you don't follow. Right? Ooh. You try to run away. You try to run away. And you try to run away. Let's get you guys back. These guys are gonna try to roll off, so I'm just gonna put them towards the end. All right. That is our beautiful asparagus. I don't have got to go. All right, don't rush. Get rid of these trays. I'm
getting run off.
I don't want to have to go where you don't follow. All right, my lovely, lovely Friday peoples. And tomatoes, asparagus, Parmesan cheese. Yeah. All right, let's go. Christine, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's a beautiful Friday, so we're getting some stuff done. I hope you're all excited for it being the end of the week, and it's supposed to be a long weekend, so we're all happy about that. At least I am. Gosh. Gosh. So this week is definitely this Friday. Today is the last day until the weekend. Yeah, today is the last day of this menu. So next week, if you're with us, you will see that our menu will change. Our menu will be changing for next week. To what? I don't necessarily know yet, but I'll get to it. After I'm finished putting out these lovely food, I'm gonna have to go write up my menu and see what I want to put on for next week. So, like I said before, we will try to keep it interesting. So, keep watching us. All right, so now that that's done, we can start getting our pasta situation together. Because I do believe yeah, we can get our pasta situation together. So, let's grab our mushrooms out of the oven. Should be good. Sorry, Phil. All right, we got our mixed mushrooms here. Fresh out the oven. And immediately after that, we will grab our salmon once our pasta is done, because our salmon should be done by then. So. Get these mushrooms in here. So today is not going to be a long stream because I'm not prepping much today. If anything, I might prep some chicken, but that's about it. Today I'm gonna have to go plan out my menu for next week and see what else, what other concoction I want to come up with. So, got my mushrooms. With all its lovely juices. All right. Laura, it's like they don't want to give us any garbage over there, right?
Yeah.
They're hoarding. Here, I got us one. Yeah.
You just grab the garbage and bring it.
Yeah. I know, right? All right. So, let me go grab my pasta and we can get this done. We have the arugula in there. We have some of that seaweed in there as well, if you can see it. We got our mushroom, and we just got to add our pasta and our sauce. Well, so if you guys can't really see much, I have a new stand today. I left my other stand at home, so this one's a little bit on the rickety side, so sorry about that. All right, so we got our pasta, add in half here, half here. Nice and steamy hot. Whew. I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the deputy. All right, let me go grab my sauce now, and I'll be right back. All right. Creamy miso sauce. Behind, hot. Like I just finished my sauce before you guys got on the stream today, so that's our sauce right there. Now, I'm just gonna pour that all in here. And it's time to get this mixed. I'm gonna use a spoon for this. Try to get down to the bottom to get all the lovely arugula mixed out in here. Every step I take, every move I make, everything good thing, I've been missing you. All right. And if you really like mushrooms, this is a lovely little dish for you. If you ever had like cream of mushroom soup or something like that, you know, this can bring back some of those memories. The only difference is you have a little bit of that miso in there to give you a hint of different flavors. You got that Parmesan cheese in there. That's going to be lovely. And all of this comes together very nicely, actually. So, right, now that everything's mixed and looking wonderful, I'm going to put these in their containers so you guys can see. I know it doesn't really come through that beautiful on camera, but trust me, Madge, what in the absolute... I know, but you put the cart right by my butt. How am I supposed to move? Ooh, this is hot. Beautiful and creamy Creamy, creamy, creamy pasta. Lovely mushrooms. Parmesan cheese. Miso. With all these flavors, how can you go wrong? How can you go wrong with all these lovely flavors in here? Shit. I had to go check on my rice real quick. I'm completely talking to everyone and let my rice boil too long. So I might gonna have to add some water to that in a second. To make sure everything cooks properly. Alright. And that is our pasta. And now we are gonna put the rest of our sauce on top. So, the rest of our nice creamy sauce over top. It looks delicious. Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. It is actually very delicious because you got a ton of flavors in here. And you cannot go wrong when you make this pasta. From the mushrooms to Parmesan cheese to the creaminess. And then we're just gonna add a little bit more Parmesan on top. And if you guys are sticking with me throughout the week, you can see like sometimes I will change the way I put these things together a little bit, slightly. Not drastically, but every so slightly, I will sometimes change how I put these dishes together. Just grab some gloves on real quick and I can finish this. And then we're just gonna add some lovely parsley on top. And then after that, we're gonna finish with our nori. Flora, it's over here now. And then we got our sheets of nori that we're gonna throw on top. There's already some mixed in with the pasta, but I know the seaweed itself doesn't make it look very appetizing if you're seeing it through the camera, but trust me, it is very delicious. All right, so let's take that away so we can get our salmon together.
see anymore. No, they don't have it anymore. The machine is yes, over there. Pakistan. Where is it? Over there. Indigo. When you just call Indigo, you type the Indigo, then
All right. Send them to the cashier. If they're already in the store, always send them to the cashier. All right. Just wipe down real quick before we grab our salmon. And then I have to take our temperature of our salmon, so give me a hot second. Fel, you have the gun? Okay, so temperature is not being taken. We're gonna have to. Alright, so I just literally burned myself a while ago taking out the tray out of the oven. Lovely salmon. The lovely salmon gauze are good to us because these are pretty good size. Let me just check our rice for a second. All right, it's getting there. Still needs a little bit of time. I'm just gonna fluff it a little bit. Make sure we cover that. Let that continue to cook. And let's get the salmon in our trays, shall we? Let's grab ourselves some gloves. Susanna, what's up? And happy Friday, happy long weekend to everyone who joined the stream today. Just know it's supposed to be a nice weekend, so the weather-wise is supposed to be nice. So if you are in the cold Canada, you know what I mean, look forward to a little bit of niceness for this weekend. At least where I am at, it's supposed to be a little bit nicer. So I don't know about the entire country itself. Sorry, hot, hot, hot.
Excuse me. You forgot your sweet and pizza.
People are purchasing and forgetting their food. All right, so now we just need our sauce for our salmon, and we are good to go. All right, very hot behind Ned. Okay. The bag of soap. All right. Let's grab a nice curry sauce, or coconut curry. Now we're just gonna ladle this on top. To everyone said hi, welcome to the chat. Thank you for stopping by, giving us your time. Lara, I'm in the Toronto area. That's where I'm filming from. So, according to the news forecast, it's supposed to be a nice weekend, especially on Sundays. So, I am looking forward to that if it comes to fruition, but we will see. Only time will tell. Okay, that is our salmon. Make sure everything's well wiped down nicely. I'm just gonna hit this with some greenery. And a little spice on top. Just a little extra spice on top of this. Alright, if I had some green onions, which I don't do at the moment, I could put that on top as well. So we are going to take that. Lovely, lovely salmon. And give it to our hot area. So let us go. Hot, 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 hot. Hot, 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 hot. All right. We have 2 more dishes to go. Let me check my rice. I'm not sure if my rice is good before I come back to that. All right, our rice is looking pretty good. So I'm gonna turn off the stove and let that air, some of that air out. And just let it continue to cool a little bit before I can work with it for what I need it for. And if you guys, ladies and gentlemen, has been with me for a second, you'll know exactly what this rice dish is gonna look like. And this is another one you guys can do at home. It's very simple and it's a ton of flavor. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just taking the bay leaf and the cinnamon out of my rice right now and fluffing my rice so it cools a little faster when I go to use it. All right, so get rid of this and then I can start bringing out my chicken. Behind. Just give that wipe down first.
Where did you buy it?
All right. You guys ready for the chicken? I know I am. Let's go grab that real quick. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Isabella says hi in the comments. Welcome to the chat. I think you're a first timer. Okay, grabbing my chicken.
That's nothing. I'm looking for more.
400.
No, millions. Come on. That's nothing.
Chicken number 1. And then grab chicken number 2. And chicken number 2. All right, let's open up and see what we got. Sorry. Okay. Show you guys what's going on over here. Gonna throw some parsley into the mix down here. Give it a nice shake to loosen up everything a little bit. And then we're gonna do the same to tray number 2 and get everything ready to go in our container. So, put you guys down for a second because I only have one hand. Hi. Yeah. I'm putting it up now. Oh, okay. Ooh. The pilaf, the rice one, yeah. We're already getting some pre-order for the food I haven't put out yet, so that is good. All right, so let's get this chicken in our lovely containers. Hey, you're back, Susanna. Welcome back.
Order this.
Let's hope they show up for it. All right, so chicken wings. Got a chicken breast and a chicken legs in this one. And we got some of the wings. Very tender, very delicious. This creamy coconut cream sauce I have for this one, plus all the smokiness from the paprika and everything else, just completes this dish 100%. And one of my customers just came and pre-ordered this, although I'm not quite finished it. They want it for their dinner, so they're gonna grab some and eat that later. Which is amazing.
Maybe here, take this one, write down paper.
Yeah, just gonna put some of that lovely sauce on too.
Very, very expensive kitchen stuff. Used to be upstairs, remember?
And we have a ton of sauce left over today, so if anybody want one, some of this sauce, just let me know. I'll send it to you. Via Amazon. All right, let's take this way and do our other one. Since you've been gone, yeah, yeah. Sometimes it's hard to keep these chickens intact because they're so tender that the bones just want to fall out. So I gotta make sure I grab them in a particular area. And I have to use two hands, else these things will just crumble because it's so tender. And nicely braced. Little superstar, that is what you are, coming from afar. Run away with me to a better place, and we rely on each other. And now, here goes our lovely sauce. Now I'm just gonna add lovely greenery on top, and we're ready to go. Lori Smith says yummy. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. I wish I could sit everyone down from the stream and just serve this meal to you. Unfortunately, I'm just one person on another side of the camera, but I do say it is delicious. So I wish I could share it with every one of you. That's my only disappointment of today. So we're going to take this away and then we can start on our last item, which is our rice dish. All right, let us go. If I can't have you, I don't want nobody, baby. If I can't have you,
You think I can go and throw this box maybe sometime? Are you sure? No, you don't have to until we're open.
You have 7 minutes.
I have 7 minutes, but sometimes they're in school or busy or waiting or whatever.
Okay.
Anyway, guys, I will try my best.
Okay. That's all we can ask for.
Thank you.
All right. This loveliness is for our rice. Amber, huh? A little bit of olive oil. Hi, hi, hi. Okay. All right, so what we got in this loveliness is some parsley, green onion, or scallion if you want, some red onions, some pecans, some cranberries, and some olive oil. Just gonna mix that up. Make it look nice and beautiful. Then we are going to bring you guys in for a little closer peek. Then we're gonna put our rice right there. Did we get everything? Almost everything. And if I can't have you, I don't want nobody, baby. Now we're just gonna toss that up. Actually, before we toss, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add in our vinaigrette, a nice balsamic vinaigrette. And the beauty about this, it doesn't have to be a balsamic vinaigrette. It could be any sort of vinaigrette just to flavor your rice. But we are using a balsamic vinaigrette for this. I'm just gonna pour it to season. We're using the vinaigrette to season our rice. So we didn't add any salt to our rice. We just left it as is because I know I'm gonna have a ton of flavor already. There's already salt in our vinaigrette, so the balsamic vinegar, we got thyme, we got oregano, we got salt, pepper, some other and the oil that's already in here. That's already tons of flavor for our rice. So, and then you're gonna have the cranberry. That gives a little bit of that sweetness as well. And everything else is gonna flavor this nicely. So I'm gonna mix this up right now. And then we're gonna add in another element, which is, if you already been here with us for the start of the week, you will know that we have our nice, lovely roasted sweet potato to go into here as well. So I'm just mixing this as the base. Make sure I get all that rice seasoned with the balsamic vinaigrette. Now, make sure you get all the way to the bottom. Make sure you miss nothing, because you don't want some parts to be nicely flavored and some parts to be bland flavored. And we got some bay leaf that we missed, so we're taking that bay leaf out. I mean, it doesn't hurt anyone if they chew on it, just not a pleasant texture in the mouth when you go eating your rice and you get this texture of the bay leaf in there. So cinnamon you don't want to miss, because cinnamon is just, yeah. So we took out the cinnamon and all the bay leaf that we can find. All right, so now that's nicely mixed. We're just gonna create this kind of a hole in the middle, my little crater, and then we're gonna put our sweet potato right there. Boogie fever. Now for a sweet potato, all we did was season it with a little bit of salt, pepper, smoked paprika, olive oil. We roast that off in the oven. We let it cool. Now we're just gonna add it to our rice. The reason why we make it cool is so that when you go to mix it, it won't get mushy, right? Because if you try to mix the rice and the sweet potato while it's still super hot, you'll get mashed sweet potato. So that's why we roast it and let it cool so it can solidify a little bit. So we can still have our nice little squares throughout the rice when we mix it together, and don't have baby food. We're adults. We don't need baby food, right? I mean, there's some people out there, but that's all I got to say to that. Now I'm just gonna mix this together. Make sure you get all the way to the bottom so everything is nicely mixed evenly. And then we'll bring in our containers for our lovely rice. And we already started to have a lineup for the food. Okay. Okay. We'll give you that one. Okay. And last but not least, I'm just gonna add a little bit of our parsley on top. All right, so I take this away. Anita, for the record, I never doubted you for a second.
Sweet potato, anything else?
Felly, do you want this one so you can for the order?
bread? I forgot.
I have no idea. Here, I'll put it here for you, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, just wipe down. And like I said earlier, ladies and gentlemen, this will not be a long stream today because I do need to go and build my menu for next week. If you guys have any suggestion what you like to see on the menu, definitely let us know. Join our Discord as well. You guys can put your suggestion in our Discord and maybe see something cook here that you would like and appreciate. But we're gonna end the stream, and I appreciate everyone who came by, take the time, said hi. All our usual regulars, I see you guys in the chat as well. Some new ones, speakers in the chat. Thank you guys very much. We will see you guys a little bit later on. I'm gonna make a little bit of short stream later on. I'm gonna be making my ginger shot from scratch, like cutting up all the stuffing and putting it to juice in it. So if you want to see something like that, come by, join us, and just relax. But until then, we'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good long weekend. Happy Family Day. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. And we'll see you next time. Stay safe, stay warm, and peace.